Dan Sheehan for McCarthy in Gibson Park. Ireland have had a lot of possession. They don't have much in the way of points to show for it. James Lowe is cut down by Gael Fiku. They have the advantage of the extra man. Can they make it pay? Aki, Gibson Park, yes, they can! Ireland in for the first try of the 2024 Guinness Six Nations.
He's involved in this and all over the place. Firstly, that ball out the back. They're creating holes. He recycles himself. And it's the short line that we'll see in a second. Comes right off the shoulder. I think it's of Robbie Henshaw in the end. It is, yeah, that straight line. And then the dexterity to get the ball back inside, almost underneath his left hand. That's a really difficult skill to do when you're not being tackled by.
This time Willemse goes at the right height to make the tackle. Crowley again, Furlong once more. Ireland continue their work, 9 phases inside that French 22. Tadhg Beirne finds a huge hole, Beirne through, Beirne in. Ireland have their second try, and where oh where did the French defence go?
Because it's brilliant, everything's to the line. They're making defenders make decisions at the last moment. There are big carries. We know that they can get through contact. But look at this from Crowley. Real delay on the pass. Dante very, very rarely makes a mistake.
Ireland 6 metres short of the French line. Gibson Park has a little look both sides. There's got to be a gap out there. It's 15 against 14. Can Ireland find it? Almost through. There for Doris. Out wide, Nash! Calvin Nash!
Great response. Massive carries again. McCarthy, I mean, he's like a man mountain, but moves really quickly as well. That break, that half break from Henshaw was the difference, and then the offload off the deck. It just means that point of attack is shifted. Caelan Doris using his hands well, took the speed off. You don't have to be running forward, let the defender come towards you.
The bench will be emptied by Ireland after this passage of play. McCarthy, Van der Fleer and Sheehan at the back of the Irish maul that is working and working and working! Try for Ireland, bonus point try, Dan Sheehan. That a rare, rare victory on French soil is within their grasp.
Well, and most importantly, every time they get slugged, the punch they hit them back with is a scoring punch. The driving maul just disintegrated from a French point of view. Damien Penaud doing all he can to try and hold up 5, 6 green shirts.
22 years of age, 6th international cap, first start in the Guinness Six Nations. He is the player of the match. Ireland, in the final 3 minutes, are looking for what would be a 5th try in Marseille. And they might get it, you know. They might just get it. Kelleher puts an exclamation mark on the performance.
France just unable to stop the cohesiveness of this Irish pack. Yes, they might be lacking a few pounds, but they've certainly packed a punch. Worked really hard, worked together, and it's worked. Twisted that point of attack.
Ioanni's come in off his wing. That's him to make the tackle on Crowley, who gets it off to Nash, and Casey and Aaron are building and building and building! In goes Jack Crowley! Crowley with Ireland's first try. Crowley with his first international try.
13, unlucky for some, not for Crowley. That's the phases. Started off by that man again, like he said, the form 15, Conan. Is there anyone better in Ireland? Nope. And they just build, and they build, and they build, and Crowley must have touched that ball 3 or 4 times, put in the big runners. There you go. It's a double pump pass. Let's get the big guys going. Let's get Henshaw causing some damage, and all of a sudden it becomes a little bit of space on the outside. Another great offload. He gets to his feet very quickly. The combination of the Munster boys, 9 and 10. Thank you very much. My word. Well worked, well executed, and exactly what the crowd wanted.
Yeah, you're so right. He was involved in so many aspects of that finishing it off, sure. Casey McCarthy pulls it back. Ireland have nothing outside of Nash, but Nash will try and burst through. Crowley, great hands, oh wonderful, McCluskey, Sheehan, that was a thing of beauty.
So much time, it is coming off a conveyor belt of possession. It's all about being deep and the notion of look passes. He's got the whole repertoire, he's got the space to do it. And Italy, if you don't close him down, Menicello there, who's normally fantastic defensively, simply can't get to them. That is lovely play once again. That is lovely play once again. And that's a lovely score once again. Just good, it's coming all the time. And Italy are trying their best, but all of a sudden it's a numbers game. There's one outside, one more than Italy have got. We know the result.
Yeah. Kids.
He's pulled out the big instruments, hasn't he, in attacking the opening.
Release one, blue!
Can't get there. Where's the ball? Porter is in search. Pops it off. James Ryan doesn't get there. In there is Raza to stop him. Ireland will go again. I think they've got there. They have. Just too much power. In the end, Conan pops over. And Ireland have tried number 3.
Forwards, defences don't want you number 10 there. Galbraith in the end was up against Conan. I'm sorry, there's only one winner on that one. But again, it's a combination of relax, get it in the middle. Sheehan goes a little bit early there. Don't panic, don't panic. McCarthy thinks he's going to get the score. But when it comes out right, there's no forwards, just the number 10. And that's the result. A big one against the small one. You know who's going to win.
10th international try for Jack Conan on the day of his 43rd international cap. Dan Sheehan and Ireland's line out. Taken by Ryan, Sheehan in at the back. The maul begins to rumble and Sheehan should be there and is there. Ireland have their bonus point try. Sheehan with his second of the afternoon.
Anything nasty, because it was perfectly done by right. Well, it was let's just get caught up himself. James Ryan gets right up in the middle, and again there wasn't much pushing back, was there? They expected, they splinter off the side. You can see Italy trying to roll it round from that left-hand side to get him into the midfield. It doesn't work. Everyone's in the van, and the boy behind there is Sheehan. He's got one last week, so he's up to 3 now in this year's Six Nations, Guinness Six Nations. Doesn't come much easier than that.
Still holding on to that 22, the Italians just not letting him cross. But here's James Lowe, hits the gas, Lowe, 5 metres, 3 metres, 1 metre short. Try, James Lowe, reaches out a big long arm to ensure that Ireland have tried number 5.
So important to Ireland. Gibson Park at 9 is so important to Ireland. Everyone is. Look at this, he's riding tackles, wading tackles. Ioane, that's fine. There is no problem. You're allowed one attempt. You can't move your body. Doesn't matter whether the tackle's made. You're allowed one attempt with the momentum. He goes, Capabuzzo, bang. Try. Ooh.
Yes, thank you.
By a millimetre.
Try number 5 for Ireland, James Lowe. That is his 13th international try. Remember, Ireland playing with advantage. Free throw of the dice. Van der Fleer pulls it back. Harry Byrne. McCluskey gets it away. Crowley. Gibson Park. One more should do it. Nash to the corner. Lots to do. Job done. Calvin Nash.
Gibson Park running everywhere like a good ferret that he is. Ball's out the back. Hold your time, hold your pace. Wait for something to happen. And all of a sudden, lovely hands. Gibson Park is there. And Nash just says, right, this may hurt, but I'm going to get over that try line. Just puts his head down. Look at this. Keep the ball available. Look at the depth. Look at the depth. Wait for it. Again, it's a numbers game. We've got one more than you, and that's what happens.
So the first time Ireland went this way towards the Welsh try line, the Welsh defence disrupted it superbly. Ireland looking for more cohesion this time.
Free.
The backs
Keep it up, keep it up.
join their single-numbered mates to add some heft and weight. The Welsh have their defensive flak jackets on now, and Ireland get there. They won, puncture their way.
They're not risking back ball there. Sensible choice, go for something a bit safer. And literally the entire Irish team, I think, can take credit for that one.
Okay.
Now look at the players in there. Gibson Park, Crowley, James Lowe with his hair flopping in the middle of your screen. Bunty Aki. Gibson Park. Josh van der Fleer has got huge post-contact meters in this championship so far. Caelan Doris, multiple player of the match winner during his career. Offside or Wales. Joe McCarthy. Here is Crowley, and it's James Lowe. And that is one for the mantelpiece.
Well, you saw a bit of everything from Ireland there, didn't you? The line-out maul, the short carries, they try to go width, and eventually the defence broke. But Ireland were made to work for it. There were some really good phases of defence there from Wales. Every player scrambling to try and stop that attack, but Ireland just so composed, you know, they just keep hold of that ball. They were trying to go short, it wasn't working, okay?
No. Here comes this Irish ball again.
No hands on the ground, 20.
Kelleher in possession of the ball.
Okay, that's once.
Conan just in front of him.
8, no hands on the ground.
Gibson Park, Bunty Aki denied a try a short time ago. Gibson Park, great position this for Ireland. Conan, advantage for offside. Must be for Crowley. And at last the Welsh defence is overwhelmed.
Stood, keeping the pressure on, sticking to what they know. What about that pass? Literally cuts out the rest of the defensive line. Look, all those Welsh players. And a lovely line, brilliant timing and run.
170 tackles plus Wales have made. Healy, Tommy Raffle, the top tackler with 20 to his name. Doris, Crowley. He's already scored a try in this championship. Here's Tadhg Beirne, and Tadhg Beirne is through.
Wales by a brave Welsh defence, but their attacking versatility is what has won them this game. They go short, they go long, they go wide. They can keep hold of that ball, multi phases, grind teams down, and they deserve that bonus point win.
Brilliantly taken in the air by Hugo Keenan. Ireland so delighted to see him restored. Here's Caelan Doris. There's space now outside for Ireland. Here is Henshaw. Crowley for James Lowe. Ireland mighty layered and merciless again, as they have been throughout this championship.
Crucial with his exits and his long kicking. He's not too bad scoring at tries, and this is what happens. Ball goes up in the air. You don't get it. Then Ireland now just, again, is it that blitz defence that England are trying to adapt? It's helter-skelter at the moment because people are going out, they're jumping out the line. And that's Sam Finish. He loves running into the flag. It doesn't matter, you can touch the flag, no problem. Well, we'll just make sure that's lovely.
Roll away!
Murray
Advantage, not rolling.
trying to create the numbers on the outside Ireland by sucking in those England defenders. Here's Murray again, Henderson, Crowley. Here it is for James Lowe! And Ireland again, clinical in the Goldilocks zone. And it's James Lowe with another one.
On the wing, doesn't pay out when you've got a big one against a small one. Just uses his way into the tackle. Gets that ball both in hands again. You see him score one just closer.
But they came down the channel, they were held up, taken over, but danger.
Sheehan in! Dan Sheehan profits from the first mistake of the Scottish lineup that has looked so comfortable defensively. The overthrow missed by Gilchrist at the back, and in the end it was a walk-in for that man.
Championship as the top try scorer.
Thank you.
And it's easy pickings for him. You just see here, by the looks of things, it's not necessarily the lift. George Turner looking to hit double top. The pressure of Peter O'Mahony, as it is, it misses it, and from there, Sheehan capitalises. Ruthless, they built the territorial pressure, and now they've made it count with a 5-pointer.
That's for later. Right now, it's Kelleher, Beirne, Ireland against the Scottish defence that has refused to wilt all day long until right now. Andrew Porter eventually finds the answer as to how do you unlock a Scottish defence. Scoreboards is one that will bring huge pleasure to the supporters of the men in green. Nicely popped back from Ronan Kelleher to Andrew Porter, and Scotland, well, they were there, and they were there in numbers, but the momentum.
Try has been cleared off by the TMO. Try has been cleared by the TMO. Finn.
And well might they celebrate. They know that moment could be the moment of the day, and the one that ensures Ireland retain